Hey guys, this morning I want to talk a little bit about how to increase more revenue in the office with the reduced reimbursement from insurances. This was a question that someone asked me. How are we supposed to incorporate some of these innovative technologies or new types of treatments or things like that in our office with because of the reduced reimbursement, they need to increase the bottom line. And I want to talk about a topic that I'm quite passionate about. It's called in-office dispensing. And if some of you have been to the lectures of the American Academy of Podiatric Practice Management, they talk a lot about this topic. And Bill McCann recently, I talked to him specifically about this topic in one of the other videos we're going to have, one of the interviews. It'll be coming out in a little bit, but I want to focus on one specific aspect, and that is the idea of the difference between a $3 toe pad and, let's say, a $550 orthotic. And this is something I struggled with in the beginning, because when I started to do in-office dispensing, I had like 50 products, and they were all sitting on my shelf, and I was trying to figure out a way I could explain everything. So when a patient came in, I was beyond just trying to explain what they had. I wanted to say, well, you could do this toe cap, you could do this orthotic, you can do these other things, and I had one of my partners. He said, he just gives away the toe caps, and I was thinking, why would you give away that? And what I found is, and the struggle was, I only had so much time. And if you're talking about a lot of different things, you're talking about a toe cap, you're talking about an orthotic, you're talking about an ankle brace, people get overwhelmed. And you're spending just as much time talking about a $3 toe cap as you are maybe Shockwave or an orthotic or something else like that. In patients, we're kind of guiding them. So you have to do, first of all, what's best and what they really need. And if they need a toe cap, you give them a toe cap. But if they need something else, you give them that something else. And you have to be careful we don't get stuck into the weeds. And maybe that's just the way how I am. I got a little bit stuck in the beginning. And then what we then did is we reduced the amount of things that we offered, because we were just having too many things, and sometimes it would expire on the shelf, or we weren't using it. It was just kind of sitting there. And so what I recommend, the action I recommend you take, is evaluate kind of what you're offering and try to offer things that are higher priced items. First of all, like, don't spend the same amount of time talking about a $3 toe cap as you do an orthotic. And even your explanation, you could do more detail, go into more depth with it. That would be one thing. And then if you're not doing any in-office dispensing, start slow. Some of the real easy things are like the post-op kit that Amerigel has, and a lot of these other items that are just naturally done by our staff. And I guess that would be the last thing, is incorporate your staff into this and have them do it, because you can recommend it, but then they'll show it. They need to know how to explain it and everything else. So I'd love to know what you think about this. It's $3 versus $500. Which one do you focus more on? Okay. Have a great day.